Hi, everybody. Happy Earth Day. My name is Shelby, and the title of my project was Living Naturally, or at least trying to. The topic of my project was to really take a look at my daily habits and learn to reduce, reuse, and recycle in a more efficient and sustainable way. I did a lot of research about recycling, the negative effects single-use plastics have on our environment, and I posted a vlog reacting to the research I was doing and found out some really interesting and also some extremely shocking information. So, the Earth Charter is a document about the environment and how to live more sustainably for people to analyze, interpret, and implement a portion of it into their daily life. And I found I was particularly drawn to Pillar 2 and Principle 7 of the Earth Charter. So, Pillar 2 being ecological integrity, and Principle 7 is overall to adopt patterns of production, consumption, and reproduction that safeguards Earth's regenerative capacities, human rights, and community well being. Under Principle 7 is subsection A, which is to reduce, reuse, and recycle the materials used in production and consumption systems to ensure that residual waste can be assimilated by ecological systems. So I interpreted this specific part of the Earth Charter to focus on reducing, reusing, and recycling, and I wanted this project to be an opportunity to change some of my daily habits that focused on reducing, reusing, and recycling. So the overall purpose of my project was to just change my consumption habits to more sustainable habits. This project was centered around self-improvement and was focused at a personal level. However, I did post my vlogs on YouTube, and my idea in that going forward is to continue making vlogs and about sustainability, and hopefully then my YouTube channel can become a source for other people looking for videos about trying to live more sustainably and just more sustainable options and how you can become a more sustainable person on a small scale level, on a personal level. So with that being said, my main goals over the past few months have been to learn about more about reducing, reusing, recycling, to refuse and eliminate products from my home that are unsustainable, and to eat at least one meatless meal every week. So I really dove into this project head first. I have been wanting to make these changes for some time now, but I always had a reason not to. But this project somewhat forced me to just do it and start living more sustainable, because there really is no other time than the present. So in my first vlog, I mentioned that this project would truly be a lifestyle change, and it really was. It was not easy. There were times that I got coffee in a plastic cup with a plastic straw without even realizing what I had done until after I finished the drink, and I'm sitting there with a cup of plastic in my hand, thinking about how I failed and whatever. And there were also times that I went to the grocery store and they put all my groceries in plastic bags, and I just, without even thinking about it, I just walked out of the store. And I quickly realized that I was going to have to retrain my brain to think in a more sustainable way. And there was a lot of, muscle memory problems that I had to fight at first. For example, I had to retrain my brain to remember a reusable cup and a water bottle before I left the house for the day, just in case I wanted water, or if I wanted to get coffee later, then I would have a cup to put it in. I wouldn't have to use the plastic. So another thing was I had to remember to grab my bamboo utensils before I went to work, so when I was at work I wouldn't have to use the single-use plastic fork and knife. But once I broke these old habits and retrained my brain to think more sustainably, I saw that my habits started to change. Not only did they change, but they became second nature almost. I don't even think about grabbing my reusable items before I leave the house anymore. I just do it, which is awesome. And just overall, some changes in my daily life that I saw were that I won't get coffee unless I have a reusable cup. I bought so many reusable straws, so I have one with me all the time. I have one in my purse, in my backpack, in my car, in my locker at work. So I have many at home, so there's never a time that I'll be without a reusable straw, hopefully. And I now have the reusable utensils, so I don't need to use the plastic utensils, and I have been eating at least one, if not more, meatless meals every week. So that's like a really good change overall. In the end, reflecting back on everything I have accomplished, I am honestly really proud of myself, and I have made some changes in my life that may seem minor to other people, but to me, they're the first step in a sustainable direction. This project really pushed me outside of my comfort zone and encouraged me to make these changes I've been wanting to make for some time now. But regardless on the grade that I received for this project, I'm just happy that I was able to make a difference in my own life. And looking into the future now, I hope to post more vlogs and reach a greater audience to hopefully encourage and support other people on their journey to a more sustainable life.